Hello, everyone, and you're watching BCN Solutions, and I'm your host, AT Bianco, here with Chief Marketing Officer of BCN, Patrick Pinto. Today, we put a spotlight on one of our amazing clients and friends over at Nationwide Credit Corporation. President Phil Rosenthal is here to join us today to talk about his company based out of Alexandria, Virginia. Phil, how are you today? Thanks for joining us.
Very, very good today. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to make my presentation.
Of course. So just to start, how long has NCC been in business, and what do you guys specifically specialize in?
We've been in business over 52 years. Our business has evolved. When we first started out, we were in the check collection business, and basically there's probably no check collection business now. We evolved into doing telecommunication work. That industry changed drastically. Presently, we are very large in the medical industry. We do a number of hospitals, a number of major hospital chains that we represent. We do large physician practices, radiology groups, any type of medical related. We do early out work for them. We do project work for them. Other areas we do a lot of work for municipalities in tax collections, parking ticket collections, and other types of receivables that would be owed to a county, city, or state.
So when it comes to working with new clients, what do you feel that makes NCC unique, and why do you think clients love working with you guys?
The clients stay with us. A number of them, like one major hospital chain, for example, we've gone through, this will be the fourth manager coming. People retire, people get promoted. They do RFPs once every 3-4 years. We're always able to be one of the agencies that they select again. And that is the reason is the longevity, the way we work with the clients. Our client service people have a long history, in other words, working with us. One of the things that we try to do is when all possible, when the phone rings and a client contacts us, we want the phone answered. We don't have people leaving, messages and then nobody calls back for 3 or 4 days. And I think you realize that most people do. That's pretty evident in today's, since this COVID thing is, we try to be sure that anybody calls us, the clients are handled immediately and properly, and I think this is one of the reasons that we have this type of longevity with both of our employees and our clients.
How did NCC start working with BCN Solutions, and how is this relationship, started? And Patrick, you can, give your perspective on this as well.
Yes, we had utilized our lead generation service, and we were very due diligent in who we were looking to go after and speak with. And knowing the pedigree and history of Phil with NCC, we wanted to very much work with him and be privileged to do a project with Phil. And just the concept of being with a company such as NCC that I comfortably say, Phil, you're in the industry, well, your firm is in the industry 50 years, correct?
Yes.
It's amazing to say, and it's a compliment to say, because of all the trials and tribulations and economic highs and lows and companies opening and closing repetitively, NCC has managed to hold its own and be the emblem, be the model for other companies to follow. And we, knowing this, knowing as I said earlier, the pedigree of who they were and who they are, we wanted to be able to create a lead generation campaign that would only complement their services by bringing the right people to them.
So you spoke a little bit about, COVID-19 and how you might have had to adjust a little bit from that. How have you guys adjusted through COVID and continued to drive success for your clients?
We are heavily regulated in our business, so we had to be sure that, certain areas that we had the permission of the clients to be able to work the accounts from home. So we, went through the complete protocol. We never had an issue, fortunately, during that period. So we adapted fairly well. The other thing, we did not terminate like one employee during this process. People went home, they adapted very, very well. The managers worked with them, and so basically it was a bump in the road, but we were able to get through that in a reasonably successful manner.
Something to add on to, AT, that I'd like to add on to what Phil was saying was that in a company such as his that has stood the test of time and has molded and melded themselves into the different positions of where the economy sits, what I'm most impressed with is that when Phil reached out to us, he's always looking to expand what he's doing and bring in new clients, and understanding the landscape of where we are with the pandemic and the trade shows that used to be of plenty or no more, and the networking events, and really that getting together and pressing the flesh the way it used to be has really kind of hindered the opportunity for new business. But understanding our scope of work and understanding our software inside of our lead generation that we're working with, he felt that the need that we should come together. And it was a great assembly of two clients piecing themselves together, because it really is a new way for NCC to find business now through this lead generation campaign. We are positioning the right people to sit in front of Philip. And when I say not physically sit in front of, but may it be through a Zoom call, may it be through a conversation, may it be through an email, but it's giving the opportunity for new business to continue to move forward and for NCC to acquire new clients.
That's a very good point there, Patrick. Thank you. So for anyone who does not know of NCC yet, or maybe just doesn't know what you guys personally do, to wrap everything up, what would be the best way to describe your company and what you would provide for a new client?
One of the things that we feel strongly about, like over the years, we have people, our employees that have been here for years, and many people feel we're almost like a large family. We have approximately 100 people, but many of them have been here for years. So we've gone through a lot of life cycle events, babies being born, weddings, these type of, we try to do different things for people's birthdays in the office. So it's sort of a close-knit group of people looking out for each other and also looking out for the clients. And we've established, we feel like, a culture that we get our employees to understand that the clients are what helps us survive and what provides them with the income that they receive. So everybody in the office does their very, very best to take care of the client needs, the client requests, the client demands, the client modifications that are necessary from our client service department to the IT department. Anywhere along the line, we bend over backwards to make sure that the client's needs are taken care of. At the same time, we take care of our employees in the best way we possibly can.
Phil, thank you so much for your time today and joining us with this interview. It's been a pleasure learning about NCC. So Phil, thank you for joining us today. We really appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. Happy holiday to you.
You as well.
Thank you. Well, Phil. Thank you.
And to our viewers at home, this has been a spotlight interview with BCN Solutions on Nationwide Credit Corporation President Phil Rosenthal joining us today. Thank you for watching.